Welcome to my channel. I am Dr. Emmanuel Daisy. On Faith Nuggets today, I'll be talking about the ministry of apostle. It is important that we look into this topic, the ministry of the apostle, because there is a lot of misunderstanding that is going around over this ministry. The ministry of an apostle has been widely misconstrued and misunderstood because many people do not realize that it is a ministry that is transitioning from the old covenant to the new covenant. That is to tell us that there is evidence of apostleship even in the Old Testament, and God continues to function in that dimension right through the New Testament, and that will continue to the end of the church age. But often it is taught that the apostolic ministry is limited to the period of the book of Acts and early church history. For that reason, after the Apostle John's death and the completion of the Old and New Testament canon of the scripture, it is commonly taught and assumed that the apostolic ministry was no longer necessary in this era. Oh, that's not true. No. The epistle to the Ephesians chapter 4 verse 11 clearly render that after the ascension of Jesus, he gave gifts to men. He gave some apostle, some prophet, some evangelist, some pastor, and some teacher. He gave some apostle. Some other version says he gave some to be apostles. This indicates that the church still needs the apostolic ministry today. It is a ministry gift that must continue to function until the rapture of the church. The role of an apostle is one of the gifts that Jesus gave to the church and must continue. However, we are going to look at the meaning of this word, because the word apostle actually took a new significance in the New Testament church compared to its secular use from classical Greek literature. So let me quickly look at this from classical Greek literature, Hebrew, and also the common Greek. For example, ancient Greek usage of that word, according to certain scholars like Colin Browns, like Gerhard Kitos, and some other scholars, that apostolos had different meaning in classical Greek than it does in the New Testament. In classical literature, for example, it was used in various ways. Few of those ways is that it could mean a naval expenditure, a cargo ship, a fleet of ships sent with a specific objective, or the admiral, that is admiral, or commander of a naval expedition or fleet of ships, or the colony that was founded by the admiral, that is a group of colonists sent overseas with specific assignment. It can also imply a personal envoy or emissary or an ambassador, that is a delegate. Coming to the Hebrew usage of this word, rabbis apply the word shalach to denote send away. Now, that is the one who was sent with authority. Isaiah the prophet, for example, was sent as one authorized to be representative of God. The sender being one now, the sender being one with him, that is with God, who sent him. The word apostoleo, which is Greek, exclusively was rendered shalach, the Hebrew word, in Hebrew translations, that is meaning to stretch out or send. It primarily meant the authorization of the messenger. You can look through certain scriptures like Jeremiah 34 verse 3. You can look through 2 Kings 19 verse 4. Now, Koine Greek usage of the term apostolos is something that is a little varied from what it was in a classic Greek, because this word in Greek text, it is used several times in the Bible. For example, in the book of Acts, it was used about 28 times. In the Gospel of Luke, it was used about 6 times. In the writings of Peter, it was used 3 times. It was used 4 times. In Paul's writings, in Hebrew, apostle was used once, apostolos, and in Jude was used once, 3 times mentioned in Revelation, and in the book of Matthew, Mark, and John, it was used only once. In contrast with classical Greek, apostolos is used in the New Testament Greek only in the general sense of being a messenger, and particularly as a fixed designation of a definite office. The one sending gets represented by the one sent. You can check Matthew 10 verse 40. We see the example of the Father sent the Son, that is Jesus, as an apostle. Jesus in turn sent the 12 disciples, the people that we know to be the traditional apostles, the 12. We have these examples in John 13:16, Luke 10:11. This Greek term apostolos, from which we get the word apostle, it literally means one who is sent forth, a delegate, a messenger, one sent forth with orders, an envoy or a missionary, an ambassador, commissioned and approved by someone superior. I would like to go on and continue with this topic of the apostolic ministry in the next video. I would like to stop now. In the next video, I will continue to address who is an apostle, who are apostles today, and we also give you examples of apostleship in the Old Testament, and we'll continue on that dimension. Thank you for watching. See you again. Bye for now.